How do you take on issues like freedom of speech, hate speech on the platform? Those have started to come out into questions already.
Yeah. No, so we have a very simple way of dealing with it. We are a technology company registered in India. We're based in India. Like any other company which is based in India, there are always a set of rules. E-commerce companies have rules. Cab guys have rules. Everybody has rules, right? Like social media is one thing that has never been localized. It's been a global phenomenon, right? When it is a locally focused social media, I think it's very important to have a set of rules to curtail the rogue elements. We have traffic rules, right? If there were no traffic rules, you can imagine what happens, right? If nobody followed the red signal, simple rules which basically makes driving safe for everybody. Similarly, simple rules to make social media usage safe for everyone. I think that's broadly what it is. And if there are guidelines, if there are people who are creating all kinds of content, like for example child pornography or anything else that is absolutely not welcome on the platform, those will be removed right away, right? There will be always gray areas. The gray areas are the things that we are not as a platform going to be taking calls. There are systems outside, just like in the offline world. If you're going to say something on a stage in front of thousands of people, and if somebody gets offended by it, they will go and complain to the relevant authority, right? Similarly, if somebody gets offended by what is being said on Coup, they should go and complain to the relevant authority, and the authority will take a decision on what needs to be done because somebody said that, right? And if it is against the law, I'm sure we will get a circular saying, this is against the law. Please take this down according to the Constitution of India, according to the legal framework, right? And when you get, as an India registered company, when you get something like that, you will first comply, right? And in the long run, social media will be built with three pillars, right? The three pillars are the users first, the platform itself, and the government, which is the elected representative of that country, right? All three will discuss and figure out the best way for social media to be used by the users. The users always triumph. Freedom of expression always triumphs, but we don't want the guy breaking the red signal to be all over the place, right? Without being caught.
I think that's the gray area where not just social platforms in India, but globally as well are grappling with. But there's also concern how much control a government should have on social media platform and dictating what is right or wrong. And then there's a thin line of freedom of expression. That's a challenge, not just players in India are facing, but companies outside globally are also facing with. And there's a backlash against companies who follow what the governments are saying to take down posts. That'll be a challenge for you, right? To take those calls, what to follow and what not to.
So, user, whether it's the platform itself or the government, nobody wants to piss off the user, right? At the end of it, I definitely don't want to. Like, who will never be against a user? If the user themselves are against the law of the land, then the law of the land will tell us what to do, right? Now, for a normal user, this is of no problem at all. Like, the guys who are following the traffic rules can just drive their car or ride their bike arams, right? Nobody's going to interfere with their lives. The guys who are rogue, right, are the ones who will be caught.